All right, so get this. We're diving into international football today, and you are not going to want to miss this story.
Oh, this is a good one.
It really is. We're talking about the Kings League, a pretty competitive tournament happening in Italy this year.
Right.
And one team is just turning heads.
Yeah, they're really shaking things up.
Morocco. And, you sent over a ton of articles and notes so clearly.
You're interested.
Yeah, you're as captivated by this team as the rest of the world seems to be. And I get it. They just fought their way into the quarterfinals.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. And honestly,
I don't think anyone expected this.
I don't think anyone saw this coming. So let's unpack this a little bit.
Yeah.
What is it about this Moroccan team that's making them such a force?
I'll say it's a really fascinating blend of factors, I think. First, you have to look at the way that they're integrating these seasoned veterans with these rising stars, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Mubarak Boussoufa, for example, who brings this incredible veteran leadership to the midfield.
Right. And then you have players like Zakaria Hadraf and Issam Erraki who are bringing this like raw energy and hunger to the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's more than just that. I think it's about Coach Majid Khal's strategy.
Okay.
He's got them playing this incredibly balanced style. They're so defensively strong, but then they can transition into these like lightning fast counterattacks.
Yeah, they're lulling their opponents into this false sense of security and then bam.
Exactly.
They hit them where it hurts.
And you know what's so cool about it? It's proven effective against so many different opponents in this tournament. Like, think about it, the Kings League. It attracts all these teams from everywhere, each with their own style of play.
Totally different styles.
And Morocco has been able to adapt and just thrive against every single one.
I was reading about one of those counterattacks against, I think it was in the knockout stage. I don't remember exactly which team, but it was like watching a perfectly choreographed dance. Boussoufa intercepts the ball, and like a flash, he sends this laser-focused pass up to Hadrav, who's already like sprinting down the sideline.
Keep going.
And then boom.
It's so exciting.
A perfectly placed cross right into the box for the goal. It was like poetry in motion.
That play is like the perfect example of Coach Khal's 4-1-4-1 formation. Like, it just lets them control that midfield. But then with a quick shift, they can transform into this lethal 4-3-3 attacking force. And you see, it's not just about speed on the counter, it's about precision. Every player knows their role, knows where to be, knows when to strike.
It's like a well-oiled machine, but with like this human element.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them so captivating.
Okay, so we've got the tactics down, but let's talk about some of these players who are actually making this happen. We got to start with Yassine Bounou, the man between the posts. I mean, his composure is incredible.
Phenomenal.
And those clean sheets.
So crucial.
Absolutely crucial.
He's been absolutely phenomenal at his calmness under pressure. It's incredible. It's not just about individual brilliance either. It's a key part of Coach Khal's strategy.
Right.
It allows the defense to take risks, to push forward, knowing that they have this like incredibly reliable last line of defense behind them.
And there was this one save I read about. I think it was in the
Oh yeah, I know you're talking.
It was like point blank, everyone thought it was in, and somehow
It was unbelievable.
gets a hand on it.
It's almost like he's anticipating the play before it even happens.
Speaking of anticipation, we can't forget about the maestro himself. Mbark Boussoufa in the midfield. This guy's a magician with the ball. I mean, his vision, his passing is just next level.
I know. His ability to control the tempo of the game is just incredible. Like, he's not just reacting to the play, he's dictating it.
Right.
It's like he's playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers.
One of the articles described him as like the brain and the heartbeat of the team. He's directing traffic, setting up plays, always finding that perfect pass to slice through the defense. But it's not with brute force. It's all finesse
and experience
and intelligence.
Exactly. That experience that he brings to the midfield is so valuable. He elevates the play of everyone around him.
Yeah.
His leadership, his tactical awareness, his ability to execute under pressure. It's all there.
Now let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the speed demon on the wing, Zakaria Hadraf.
Oh, he's electrifying.
This guy is just electrifying. He just glides past defenders.
It's not just his raw speed either. It's his control, his ability to just change direction instantly. He keeps defenses on their toes.
There was that one play, I think it was against, I can't remember which team now, but he just went on this incredible run, blew past two defenders like they were standing still, and then, of course, sets up this prime scoring opportunity for Morocco.
Classic Hadraf.
Yeah. It reminded me of a young...
Yeah, you can see it.
The way he shifts into a different gear.
His directness and that willingness to take risks in the attacking third make him a constant threat. He stretches defenses, opens up space for his teammates, and he always seems to find himself in dangerous positions.
So we've got this incredible blend of experience and young talent, a coach with this brilliant, adaptable strategy, and now...
Oh, now it gets good?
Yeah, now they're facing down the USA in the quarterfinals.
This is where it gets interesting.
This is where things get really interesting.
Yeah, this matchup is being seen as a real clash of styles.
Oh, absolutely. Morocco's finesse versus the U.S.'s power. It's going to be a fascinating watch. And of course, the stakes are incredibly high.
Huge.
A win here would launch Morocco into the semifinals, which is something they haven't achieved in a long, long time.
Yeah, this is a big one.
This is huge.
It is, yeah. It's a massive test for them. The U.S. team, they're known for their physicality, their pace, that aggressive style of play.
Right. It's a very different energy that they bring to the field.
For sure.
Do you think Morocco is going to be able to maintain their composure under that kind of pressure?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can they absorb that pressure, stay organized defensively, and still find those opportunities to, exploit those quick counterattacks?
Right.
If the U.S. team disrupts that rhythm, forces them into mistakes, it could be a very different game.
Yeah. I was reading that the U.S. tends to really dominate the midfield.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because that's been such a strength for Morocco so far.
Absolutely. The U.S., they employ this high-pressing strategy, often using a 4-4-2 diamond formation, which allows them to control that center of the pitch and quickly transition into attack.
Right.
Morocco's going to have to find a way to disrupt that flow.
Right.
Maybe by using Boussouf's experience to dictate the tempo and create some passing lanes.
Right, and that makes me think about the mental aspect of this matchup, too, because Morocco has already exceeded expectations, right?
Oh, yeah.
They've captured the attention of the world, and now they're facing this team that's known for intensity and this never-give-up attitude.
How do you think they're going to handle that weight of expectation?
It's a lot to carry, for sure. It's not just about a tournament anymore, right? It's about national pride. It's about inspiring a generation. The Moroccan diaspora, especially in Europe and North America, have really rallied behind this team.
Yeah.
It's become a symbol of unity and aspiration.
It's like they've tapped into something bigger than themselves, something that resonates far beyond the football pitch. And speaking of the bigger picture, these articles you sent touch on how this success could impact the future of Moroccan football.
It's really inspiring to see it. It speaks to the power of sports, to transcend borders and bring people together. And for Moroccan football's future, this success could be a turning point.
Yeah.
It has the potential to inspire a new generation of young players. It could lead to greater investment in the sport at all levels. And it could even pave the way for consistent success on the international stage.
Yeah, it's like they've broken through a barrier and shown the world that Moroccan football deserves to be recognized among the elite. Exactly.
Yeah.
They've challenged these preconceived notions, and they've done it with style and grace.
There was this quote from one of the articles, I can't remember which one it was, but it was talking about how this team is like writing a new chapter in Moroccan football history.
And it's a chapter that's still being written.
Exactly.
Regardless of what happens in this quarterfinal, they've already achieved something remarkable. They've put Moroccan football on the map in a way that hasn't been seen before. They've inspired a nation.
It's interesting, though, because while the world is celebrating their success, they're still considered the underdogs in this matchup against the U.S. Right?
And that underdog status is part of what makes this story so captivating. They've already defied expectations. They've already proven they can compete with the best.
So in a way, they've already won.
That's a great point. They've already shifted the narrative. They've shown the world that Moroccan football is a force to be reckoned with.
It makes you wonder, though, what will their legacy be?
Yeah.
What lasting impact will this journey have on Moroccan football?
That's a question only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, this team has ignited a passion, a belief that will resonate for years to come.
And regardless of the final score, they've already achieved something truly special.
Absolutely. They've inspired a generation. They've shown the world what's possible when you combine talent, strategy, and an unwavering belief in yourself.
As we've been talking about this team and their journey, I've been thinking about something. It's not just about like the wins and losses on the field. It's about the impact this kind of success can have on a nation's identity,
Right, their sporting identity and their future aspirations.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This team's success, it's gone way beyond the football pitch.
Yeah.
It's a source of national pride, a symbol of unity for Moroccans all around the world.
I was reading about how young kids in Morocco are all wearing like Boussoufa and Hadroff jerseys,
Oh, I bet.
and they're dreaming of representing their country just like their heroes.
It's so powerful, right?
Yeah.
It's a testament to the inspirational power of sports.
Yeah.
And think about the ripple effect. This success could lead to more investment in youth programs, better facilities, more opportunities for these young players to develop their skills.
Yeah. It's like they've planted a seed, and now we're all just waiting to see what grows from it.
Such a good analogy. It's an exciting prospect, and it has the potential to transform Moroccan football, for generations to come.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that we're not just talking about a football team.
No.
We're talking about a cultural phenomenon.
Movement.
A movement that has captured people all over the world.
I love that. They've challenged expectations, they've inspired an entire nation, and they've reminded us all about the power of sport to bring people together.
And, for our listener who sent us all this material, it's clear how much this story means to them.
Yeah, they're invested.
So hopefully we've done a good job shedding some light on what makes this Moroccan team so special and why their journey is so significant.
I think we did.
Yeah. To our listener, keep watching, keep cheering, and keep believing, because this Moroccan team is showing the world that anything is possible if you dare to dream big.
Well said. And for us, we'll be back next time, ready to dive into whatever fascinating story comes our way.
Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and as always, keep diving deep.